Okay, so recently I was just looking on the Rubik's website to see what they have there. And I happened to look on the product and I found this. And I'm like, yes, it's finally out. Because a while back I was watching the one of the Rubik's TV episodes. And they discussed that it would be out with a newer mechanism and there was no stickers on it. And then now it's finally out. It's roughly about the same size as a standard 2x2. And I'm wondering if the mechanism, they said that it will be a lot smoother and more speed solvable. And I'm wondering if the mechanism will resemble more of this type of mechanism or more like this standard mechanism where if it's like that, but it has tiles on it, and it's just recently been released, and I haven't seen any. There probably next couple weeks there will probably be some reviews and pictures of the mechanism up online, so we can finally figure out if it's really worth buying or not. And since it has tiles on it, it'll never, the tile will have an advantage where the stickers will never become all worn out like this 2x2, or be all worn out like this. Yeah, where the stickers peel, chip, and yeah, so that finally a Rubik's brand product came out with tiles since the 80s, because back in the 80s there was several Rubik's brand products that had tiles, which were the Rubik's 3x3 Deluxe Edition, and then the Rubik's 3x3 game thing, and then there were several other Rubik's brand cubes that came out with tiles on it, but the tiles did not have much of an advantage, was not very much popular back then. So yeah, it was only like on special products and so on and so forth. And also, if you like this stand better than the older stand, like this one, then you can buy this stand, like 3 of them for $5.99, for $3.99 on the Rubik's website. And along with on the Rubik's website, the new 2x2 is $7.99, which I think is a good deal compared to most of the other 2x2s, like decent good 2x2s, like the Wit Eden 2x2, the Sheng Xiao 2x2, Ghosting 2x2, the Maru 2x2, Land 2x2, and some of the others, which are somewhere ranging in between, like $5 to $13 or $15. With that, the price of that 2x2 is right in between those prices, and that is definitely a good deal. Because think about it, most of the other 2x2s are like in between $5 and $15, and like the V-Cube 2x2 and the with Eden 2x2 are like $13, $15, and that's really expensive, but they're also really good 2x2. But if this 2x2 is like extremely good, like almost the same quality as a Lane, but a bit better, where the corner cutting's almost where it can cut pretty decently, up to here. And the older Rubik's brand 2x2, where the corner cutting's awful. No corner cutting at all. It's trying to corner cut on the Rubik's brand 4x4 or a Void Cube, where there's literally no corner cutting at all. And yeah, and most of the Rubik's brand products are good for speed solving, but not all the time. The 3x3 is definitely, you can make it so that it's really good for speed solving without even breaking the puzzle or even doing much to it. Just do a couple of stuff and then lubricate it and better. And then 4x4, not very good. Neither is 5x5 or even the current old style 2x2, where it's not really that good. But yeah, I'm not sure about this. This the third or fourth time they redesigned the 2x2. The first time I think first time they made the 2x2, it's a lot like this mechanism, but there was, instead of having this whole thing, it was those little pie pieces. So it was the older style mechanism that came before this one had this type of mechanism where there was this weird, I forget exactly what it was where it had something similar to this, where these pieces go in. It was something really weird, something similar where it has these type of pieces, and then had these type of pieces also, and also had a different type of piece similar to it, where this piece extended out, and then where this piece goes snapped in, and then 3 of those pieces extended out, and then there's some other special one of these which goes in, and that actually was the part of the mechanism where kept it all in line, how this is, where the middle layer, the inner pieces will not get out of alignment on the 6x6. So yeah. And also, I was just wondering if it better than the older one, better than the Ice Cube, Junior Cube, or the Pocket Cube, and if it worth buying. But if it's not really worth buying, actually, it's not even much better, then I would just buy it just for collection purposes. Let's say, I collect cubes, and I buy almost every single cube, and even if it's not good for speed solving or something like that, I would still buy it. And if it's not that super speedy, then I can just say I have it for collection purposes. And if it's good 2x2, then hell yeah, I would definitely buy it for speed solving. But if it's not really that good, I still have this really good Gotan 2x2, which is really good. I changed out the springs on it, and that made a difference. And I also did a tiny mod on it and lubed it with Traxxas, cleaned it out, and then CRC'd it. And then there's still some Traxxas in it, but the traxxas is at the point underneath where, right down there, where the center and the cord come together and like move together. Yeah, that's where currently bunch of the traxxas is. And that's definitely a major improvement on my 2x2.